AITA for asking my college classmate about her pubic hair? So last weekend, at college, my roommate invited a bunch of people into our dorm. A mix of girls and guys. And we were all drinking. And somehow the conversation got to a point where one of the girls, who I know, we're not close friends, but we definitely had a friendly acquaintance relationship. At least until this incident. Asked me if I was circumcised. I felt the question was invasive and personal, so I responded, "What's your pubic hair situation?" Trying to give her a taste of her own medicine so that she would see how it feels to be asked an invasive question about your private area. And my question was less personal than hers. It was about a styling decision, which is done of your own volition and easily changeable, as opposed to something you had no say in and have no way to change. And hopefully realized she had overstepped the line. But instead she just blushed and ran out of the dorm room. Now my roommate is mad at me and wants me to apologize to her. But I don't think I did anything wrong here. If she doesn't like having me ask her questions about her private area, she shouldn't be asking me questions about mine. Was I in the wrong here? NTA. She's the one who took the conversation in that direction. Ridiculous of her to then get upset when you play the same game. This is the third pubic hair post I am seeing in a day, lol. This is one where justified AH is what I'd like to vote for. NTA. I've literally in 40 plus years of life never witnessed someone running out of a room because they were sad, hurt, embarrassed, etc. Yet it happens in every AITA story. Had the conversation turned to circumcision, or did she just ask the question out of thin air? NTA. Although I am assuming her question was out of context. You could have easily embarrassed her without shooting back like that. A simple, "I don't think that's any of your business" would have had a much bigger effect, as she wouldn't have anything to try to turn herself into a victim with. "I don't think you were in the wrong." But an outraged, "Excuse me? I don't think that is any of your business," would have got the point across perhaps more effectively. By reciprocating with an impertinent question, you have in a way legitimated her impertinent question. However, NTA. I don't know if I'm a bit odd, but I don't find personal questions like that unsettling. I'd just answer the question and that'd be that. However, I do understand boundaries, so I would ask those sort of questions myself. NTA. But maybe next time just reassert yourself and tell the person that's a personal question and you don't want to answer it. She was out of line. So you don't owe her an apology. It would be better if you say something like, "Did you mean to say that out loud?" or, "Did you mean to be rude?" Don't apologize. She got a taste of her own medicine. But she wasn't asking about your SHA boing boing to be rude. She was trying to flirt. NTA though. Her question and your response were both inappropriate. I think some context would be needed to try to understand exactly why she asked that. If it was out of nowhere, then yeah, she's also the but if it was within context of the current conversation, then that would explain a little more why she might have asked. Though still inappropriate. You however could have just said, "That's way too personal, I'm not answering that." You shouldn't ask people that. If after that she defended herself and said it wasn't a big deal to ask, then you could have gone back with, "Well, how about if I asked about your pubes?" Quote. I get where you are coming from, but maybe it would have made more sense to just say that the question was intrusive rather than trying to bite back with a petty "taste of your own medicine" type thing. You say your intent was to make her realize she overstepped. What's so hard about just outright telling her that? That's for me to know and for you to find out, would have been the ideal response. Only one way to find out would have been the correct rebuttal. She must have not been attractive in your eyes. Nah, she's weird for that NTA. NTA, you can offer to apologize if she realized what she did and apologized. I am not circumcised, I've just a high forehead. This is one of those two wrongs don't make a right situations. You could have just declined to answer. Even if you feel like you are in the right. Even if you are in the right. Your best course of action is to have a conversation with this girl about what happened and clear things up. You are both young, mistakes happen. Words and actions are misinterpreted all the time.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.